Somewhere I'm rapping this lyric. Somewhere I'm featuring this lyric. Somewhere I'm sitting and thinking, what the hell I'm gonna do?
Somewhere in between this world and the next. Somewhere in between the lies and the truth. Somewhere between home and homelessness. Between wisdom and ignorance. Somewhere between pride and humility. Somewhere between strength and fragility. Somewhere in between a mattress and a beautiful woman. Pulled between love and lust. Somewhere between the highest mountain and below sea level. Somewhere between God and the devil. Somewhere throwing pebbles in ponds, watching the water ripple. Somewhere between letting her see me or staying alone. On my own, because on my own I do not have to worry about being left down. Somewhere confronting my demon of jealousy and codependency. I hate it. Why must I think so deeply, feel so endlessly? I am somewhere between NFL and writing poetry. Somewhere between reality and fantasy. Between Mother Earth and the unending galaxy. Drifting in the void. Somewhere between trust and paranoia. Between fact and fiction. Between heaven's love and religious superstition. Somewhere between peace and war and loving prayer as my weapon. For gun violence, anger, and revenge my ammunition. Fueled by my own self-fulfilling ambition. Killing another only to kill myself. Where am I? But somewhere between science and spirit. Somewhere between the space of poetic lyrics. I am somewhere in between the passing moments. Somewhere between my black father and white mother. My African and European blood. Somewhere in the garden of paradise between Adam and Eve. Somewhere inside of me an inner war between Abel and Cain. Somewhere between the darkness of yin and the lightness of yang. Somewhere trying to master my ego, a giant as Goliath. My biggest fear is becoming a tyrant, cause part of me is self-righteous and defiant. I cry when I'm in silence, because I'm somewhere between burning in fierce flames and healing in spring waters. Somewhere with my feet on the ground, head in the clouds, blowing with the wind. Floating from the beginning to the end, walking from chosen to forgotten. Remembering all that is, and dying to all that was. I'm somewhere in between. I see no difference between royalty and peasantry. It's all the same to me. Poverty and luxury, the destitute, the greed, the need for more of my life aboard because of its simplicity. Her flesh adored until it's not in this world of vanity. How could I not be in between worlds and halfway out of my sanity? I dug his grave. Rest in peace, my sanity.
My sanity, I'm going super crazy. My sanity, I'm going super duper crazy. About sitting, thinking, what the hell am I gonna do? Contemplating suicide. Don't wanna grab a knife and stab me in the heart, or jump the bridge, or shoot me in the heart. I don't want to do suicide. So God told me to not to do suicide, so I didn't. So I went to church. So God told me to not to do suicide, so I didn't. So I went to church.